Good afternoon, Gaffer. It's been a busy day and you've already announced a signing. Tell us a little bit about Adam.
Yeah, so Adam Lewis, left-sided player, fantastic quality, fantastic kid, lovely lad, good footballer. You know, we looked at Adam early on in the summer as well before we re-signed Coops. We thought that was going to be out the window. You know, we know the qualities he's got, so we're just pleased to have him. Also, thanks to Liverpool for doing the deal with us. He's been on loan at Amis, I think it is, in the French league. Hasn't quite worked out, so they brought him back and they've trusted him coming to us. The style of play we play and the football, the brand of football is good for them and good for Adam. So hopefully it's a good fit all round.
Liverpool are one of a few clubs now who've trusted you and Argyle with their young talented players. Do you think that says something about the kind of the system, the style and the approach that the club has?
Yeah, I think, Dan, you know, the approach in the club, I think they look at the club first and foremost. Obviously we've got good people at the top to the bottom, and you know, the coaching, I think everyone who's here and has been here has been coached well, and they're playing good games of football and the style of play we play. And then obviously the trust in terms of, you know, in Neil, of our director of football, and you know, the relationships we've got up and down the country with different clubs, Premiership clubs. Yeah, it's always nice when they trust you to send their players, and Liverpool no different. It's our first one, hopefully, of many, as long as they're the right fit and they're good enough for our level. And you know, we'll always seem to look to work with these clubs, especially Liverpool. So yeah, we're pleased, and I think, you know, when you're fair with people and honest in the way you are, I think these deals can get done.
January is obviously an extremely high pressure month, and it's not just about the work that goes on in January. You've been working meticulously with your recruitment team and with the CEO and so on for months now, haven't you, in preparation for this? How happy are you with how January's been so far for us? Yeah,
good. I'll be happier. Listen, we know obviously we let Niall go for the undisclosed fee to Bradford, and Niall come to us and said he had a great opportunity to go to his own time club, and we were in a position to offer Niall a contract for next season, so we couldn't stand in his way. You know, we are in the market for another centre back, so we've got to make sure we've got competition for places. And yeah, we'll look to do something if it's right. You know, we haven't got loads of money. Niall's gone, so we've got as money as we can use. In terms of Adam, we've used some cut money which we've generated, so we haven't got loads of money. I know, you know, Simon would back us 1,000,000%, but we've got to be reasonable because we are in a pandemic and we've had no fans in, so we're not asking for millions or hundreds of thousands of pounds because we can't. But what we will do is we'll look at something if it helps us in the future, in the long-term future of the player and the football club, and we're certainly doing that. But as you say, the recruitment meetings keep going, and every day on a daily basis, and we keep getting offered players left, right and centre, but they've got to be the right ones, otherwise we won't do it.
Back on the pitch, I mean, it must be an exciting kind of fresh time in the on the training pitch at the moment, with new players coming in, with really good run of form, 3 wins from 5. How's the mood in the camp? Yeah, the mood's good, Dan. It's always good when you win any game of football, really, but as I said before, I think the mood with our lads and the togetherness and the bonding they've all got is something special. I've seen, you know, I think since the minute we come through the door, we've made sure we had that togetherness, and as a bit of a small family, it's even better now, because when you do go through some bad run of forms or bad results, you bring them all together, and we've done that. And to freshen it up, obviously Niall's moved on, which we wish all the best, and we brought Adam in, and you know, people are now on the toes again because more competition for places, and that's what we want. But they're a fantastic group to work with, and it's always fantastic in terms of training on a day-to-day basis when you're winning games of football. It's no secret that, you know, a lot of people smile more, but in terms of where we are in the form, we've got to keep building on that, keep progressing. Yeah, we are in the 4th round of the cup. We are won 3 out of 5 and drawn 1 and lost 1, but we've got to make sure the standards, and we maintain them standards, and we're certainly doing that on a day-to-day basis. And the lads have to take a lot of credit, really, because they're working ever so hard. You mentioned the 4th round of the cup there, obviously drawing away to a Premier League team in Sheffield United. What are your thoughts on that, Joe? Yeah, good. Yeah, again, when you draw any sort of you know, Premiership team, you have to respect them first and foremost. And it's a little bit, you know, I play for Sheffield Wednesday and played against Sheffield United, so I've had a few but on social media to say we go and do this and do that. But I respect Sheffield United massively. Chris Wilder has done an unbelievable job. Alan Neil, who's the assistant manager, me and Stu got a great relationship with. We work with him at Bury, and that'll stay the same. You know, I rang him the night of the draw, and his words were, thank God it's at home and not away. So no, he said, look, anything you need, and you know, give us a shout. And they've been fair with us all the way. You know, when we've looked for players, we play the same style, the same brand of football, the same formation.
you know, we've looked up to them massively, you know, the way we've continued in our career because the way they've done it. So it's a good draw. It's a draw that we're relishing. I don't want to get too carried away with it because whatever people say about Sheffield United, okay, they haven't won many games as late, but I think they finished 5th or 6th in the Premier League last season, fantastic, and they're a Premier League outfit, so that all goes out the window. We just got to make sure that, you know, we go and enjoy the day and we work on something that we feel can hopefully get a result.
Before that, though, obviously at Crewe on Saturday, another team you know very well, and even in your sort of 18 months here, you've experienced some important games against them. What are you expecting from them?
Expecting the same. They play football, great brand of football. We respect Crewe massively for what they are. Dave and Kenny doing a fantastic job there. I can see now them young players when I was there and they were coming through the youth system, and you know, majority of them are in the team now, and you know why, and that's Crewe's model. They keep building and keep performing and keep, you know, selling and going the right way about it. So it's no coincidence they are where they are. They're having a good run of form of late, albeit they've missed a couple of games with the COVID situation. But we respect them massively. They're a good football team. You know, they were second best last season. We were third best, and they've gone on and carried on that on themselves this season. But we're expecting a tough game, but we're also expecting a game that, you know, we went there at their place, and first half was not us. You know, we did make a few changes and different type, and you know, we've got to make sure we put that right. But it's going to be a tough game. It's a game we're looking forward to. It's a game we feel we can win.
Not that we've really had any sort of break all season, but Crewe kicks off another mammoth travel period. How are the group faring up ahead of that fitness-wise? Yeah,
the fitness is great. They're all good, you know, in terms of the fitness. But it's travel, isn't it? And you know, we've looked at it. I know Simon's on to me quite a bit, and Andrew of the travel, and can we look at different ways? But you know what, they're a good group. You just get on with it, wherever they have to go, whatever they have to do. I think next week's going to be a bit of a killer because we're going to potentially probably have to, you know, we'll travel Monday, we'll train en route somewhere, and then we'll stay over after Tuesday, and then we'll probably give them Wednesday off, do a recovery, and then we'll probably train Thursday evening to give the lads a little bit more rest and recovery time, and we'll probably train on a pitch under the floodlights, so that'll be a bit different. And then again we have to, you know, on the road again up to Sheffield. So, but I think when you sign for Plymouth Argyle, I didn't really know really when I first signed all the travelling and how far it was, to be honest, but you become accustomed to it, and you know, the lads never moan. We do the right things, they have the right food, the right drinks. We've got a great coach that takes us everywhere we go. It's big, room, spacious, got everything on there the lads need, and we stop off and make sure the lads have a walk. So the lads have been different class in however way we do it, whether it's training en route or training here and then going, and we want that to continue really.
You touched on that there. It's a unique challenge, isn't it? One that very few clubs experience like us. It's really, really important that you have that togetherness because you're in each other's pockets. Oh yeah,
the lads have a boom box at the back of the bus, and you know the music's on, and you know the speakers are on. You can hear them all singing, and you know you want that. You know, they have the iPads and the music all the time, and the games and the card games, and you've got to have it because you can't travel 4 or 5 hours somewhere. You know, it's not, you can't just tunnel vision, and you know they have to interact and whatever else. And we'll get the lads making us a few cups of coffees and teas and that, and we go up the back of the bus and share some time with them, spend time with them, 10, 20 minutes, whatever it is, a chit chat, and bring players down and discuss certain things. But yeah, you've got to have that. Because you can't travel 4 or 5 hours. You've been on the coach on the way home with the lads, and it's always bubbly, they're always there for you. And as I say, when you become a small family, you know, you become successful, and that's certainly what we've been doing.
Thanks for chatting to us.
Cheers lads, thank you.